just can't stop, won't stop hustling.
Grandads and granddads, we got to talk about it, man. It's been buzzing all over the internet. I've been seeing nothing but shit about this. So I'm like, listen, I want to make a video about this, cause it was a couple of people trending that I'm like, okay, we like this person obviously, but let's keep it a buck. Like, would they really be good for this position? So the question is, who would be a good James Bond? Newer James Bond. Obviously, what's his name? Craig Daniel. David Daniel Craig. I don't know. Whatever the last Bond guy name is. Daniel Craig. He's not in the role anymore. It was his last one, The Last Go, which was a great movie, by the way. But these are the list of people they have right here. I'll post it. So listen what we got. We got Idris Elba, who's been a long-standing, he's been a long-standing one in the runners for being James Bond. I don't want to say he's old now, but I'm just kind of over the idea Idris being James Bond for the simple fact that he's been passed over too many times. And then I said, I remember one of the directors or the producer for Bond said he's too street or something like that, and I was just like, oh, well, he's not going to be Bond anymore. And then I think Idris ultimately just got over the idea of being it. So, while I think Idris could be a good Bond, I don't know. I think maybe it's just over the hump for him. His time has passed. Next, we got Reggie Jane Page. Listen, the first time I saw this guy, I think he's in that show. I believe it's on Netflix. I forget the name of it. So, I forget the name of the show, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But then I watched a show recently called For the People, and I saw that he was in that show. So I think that's where he comes from originally. Or maybe that show gave him one of his breaks. And I thought he was really good in that show. I was like, this dude's a good actor. Next, we got Daniel Kalula, who we know is just awesome across the board. Great guy, great actor. And he's British. And I thought that was the qualification to be Bond, that you had to be Scottish or British or something. I know you can't be just plain old American. I thought that was one of the qualifications. Next, we got Michael B. Jordan, who, I think Michael B. Jordan, he's a great actor. He knows his range, and he knows his roles. And the thing about him, he inspires to take it to the next level. Will he be good as Bond though? I don't know. We got John Boyega from Star Wars fame. This dude's pretty much good at anything he does as well. Another young great actor. Cillian Murphy. I remember this guy from Red Eye, the movie, and he's been in a host of other things. Tom Holland, Chris Hemsworth, Michelle Fassbender, or Michael Fassbender or McKay Fassbender? Magneto, that's what y'all know him as. And Tom Hardy. So this is the group that we have. So let's get into it. All right, Daniel Kaluga from Get Out fame. Well, I think he's a great actor. I don't think he'd ultimately be good for Bond. Never seen him in no action stings. He would definitely have to slim down a lot more than what he is. But ultimately, no, he wouldn't be my pick. Michael B. Jordan, as much as I love Michael B. Jordan, I don't think he'd be a good Bond either. I don't know. I don't know. He's good. He just doesn't seem Bond-esque. John Boyega, I think probably out of all these people in the top, aside from Reggie Jean Page, I think he might be a good Bond. And obviously Idra. I think John Boyega possibly could get the job done as well. Next we got Cillian Murphy. No. I'm going to Tom Holland. No, Tom Holland's too young. I think, listen, and it's a little tidbit. Word around the campfire is, I ain't heard this from me because I ain't the one to gossip. Word around the campfire is Tom Holland actually pitched an idea to play Bond, but a younger version of Bond. Yes, this is a true story. He went to the studios. He pitched the idea. They said upon pitching the idea, he realized how ridiculous it sounded. And needless to say, I don't think he got the role. But Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Something might come out in a little bit where it comes out and says that maybe he does have the role. And I know for a fact that Tom Holland wants to play Bond. This is something he adamantly talks about and he wants. So I think if he gets older, yeah. I think if they do a young Bond, it'll be like The Kingsman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a dope movie. The first one was. The second one sucked, and I haven't seen the new one yet. But I think it'll be somewhere similar to that. But I think if with age and time, he could get better. I'm not too sold on a young Bond idea. Him learning the game and whatnot. It might even work. I don't know. It'll be like The Kingsman, though. Chris Hemsworth. I think Chris Hemsworth is good at anything. But listen, he just too. I think the thing with him, people just know him for Thor too much. You know what I'm saying? So when he even does other roles, he gets pigeonholed into being Thor, and I think that's kind of like the drawback for him. Michael, I don't know how to say his name. Is it Michael Fassbender? Fassbender. That's what I'm gonna say. I seen him as Magneto. I never seen him in like no action stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how to. I'm gonna say. I don't know. It's a possibility. And Tom Hardy. I can see Tom Hardy doing it. I like Tom Hardy. I can see him doing it as well. So my top picks are Reggae Gene Page, Tom Hardy, and John Boyega. Yeah, those are my top picks for the Bond. I don't know. Michael Fassbender might be good too. Who knows, man? I would love to see Hemsworth, but like I said, it's just, you're going to be stuck thinking he Thor. Like, why is Thor playing James Bond? So, I don't know. I saw a couple of other names get tossed in the ring. But, hey, listen, it ain't my job to do that. I'm just going by what the list they got here. I think this will be good, man. We definitely need some new blood for the James Bond role. We'll see what happens, though. Post your comments below. Let me know who you think is the best one on this list. Who would play a good Bond? As always, peace, love, and prosperity. I am the Black Abstract One.